So today's a small update. We got the one package here, which should only have one DVD in it. This is Naruto Shippuden DVD set 29. The inner and outer cover's always been different like that. May just be me, but it looks like there's a little more artwork going on the inside of this Naruto case than there usually is. And then this arrived, the Diamond Pearl 4 movie Blu-ray collection. So you can see it's a steelbook, region A, and it's my understanding this was a Best Buy exclusive. Pikachu. As of last month, but I guess it means it gets released here. So we got The Rise of Darkrai, Giratina and the Sky Warrior, Arceus and the Jewel of Life, Zork, the Master of Illusions. So one of these is not like the other, I think. I could rewatch it to make sure, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Then Brother Arrival, like I mentioned, Romances in the Flash of the Sword 2 Volume 3. I've gotten two of these from two different sources, which have both been blank, which makes me think that you just gotta be careful with those. But you got the older one here, which as you can see is a pressed dual layer DVD. So maybe I should just rebuy all of the new versions of this. I need to take a look at the contents of the disc itself to make sure. But this week's anime DVD collection update. Continuing the short and sweet. I don't think I've watched that much anime this past week. Part of it has just been zombie-like. Yes, last week was kind of tricky, and then I guess I'm continuing this week coming off of that by not getting much sleep. Maybe I should get some sleep tonight. I'm still trying to figure that out. But I guess I did start watching Beautiful Bones. It's on the nicer side. I can understand why it's not scoring really high for what it is. There's a lot of little things here and there that are a little off, but overall it's a neat series. It's a kind of detective series, sort of a main character who's kind of a house or castle, or just a really observant person who she has an obsession with bones in particular, but most of the things she talks about have absolutely nothing to do with bones. So that's like one of those little things about the anime that are slightly off, where if she were finding bones and saying a lot of things about bones that were really interesting, that would be one thing. But as it is, she's more than just a bone person. She understands kind of the entirety of all medical literature ever, maybe. There seems to be some sort of underlying story, which I think kind of doesn't feel appropriate, but it doesn't like explicitly ruin it, at least not near the beginning of the series. I'm only like 5 or 6 episodes in. But at the same time, it feels like it maybe didn't need that. Like it's okay. I'm gonna continue probably slowly watching it because that's the way I've been doing things. Let's see. I did watch some more Visions of Escaflowne. This would be technically it's called Part 2 Disc 1, but it's part of the Kickstarter Ultimate Edition thing, so it's whatever. I really just don't remember anything from this far in Escaflowne. I guess those two characters are kind of vaguely familiar, but it's neat. It's not one of those things that I find super engaging, exciting for me personally. I can see how other people could, but it's neat. It's, if you really wanted to try a shoujo that was different than kind of the stereotypes, maybe because you want to get into it, Maybe Escaflowne is good because it's not really weighed down by a lot of the standard tropes that are done badly, I guess. I'm trying not to think and mention examples of badly because of whatever, but yeah, I think that means the next time I get together with that friend, we might be able to finish watching it, and then I guess either that time or the next time we'll probably watch the movie, which will be a first for me. As I understand it, it's a alternative adaptation of the source material or something like that. Let's see. Other stuff. I can't help but think that I haven't watched a whole lot of other stuff. I know a couple nights ago, I just felt like watching Babe for some reason. You remember the one about the talking pig, right? I mean, it wasn't really a talking pig so much as all animals could talk, but only to each other, not to humans. And it was about a pig who was raffled off at a fair to end up on a farm, a small farm. Sheep farm mostly, but a bunch of other little things. It's an interesting movie. It kind of hits an odd spot, which is maybe why I felt like watching it. I don't know. Outside of that, my primary focus has, of course, as it's been for the past couple weeks, been Pokemon. I guess my projects don't keep shrinking in the game. I've bred a couple Pokemon. I'm currently on, I'm breeding a Ninetales, and I guess I'm just noting that because a good Ninetales probably has a hidden power fire, I think. So it's requiring me to, it's taking it a bit longer, although Geodude was a bit of a dick and took his sweet time passing on the IVs he wanted to, so there's that. I got my first absolutely perfect Pokemon ever with all 31s. I've never gotten that before, so that was neat. But, even though I've gotten like 3 under the belt, I've probably added wanting to breed a couple more there. Now there's one I might actually be able to do a little in side by side maybe, because it looks like a good Mega Gallade needs to be bred in the 3rd gen, because Mega Gallade can turn, its ability turns normal moves into frozen moves, gives them a little boost, so you have access to really great offensive, especially physical offensive, and the best option for Mega Glalie is Double Edge, which appears to be something you can only learn as a move tutor in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Now, fortunately, it can, whatever I breed, can live up to the standards of all these other all these other Pokemon I'm breeding, just because bottle caps can fix them, but I don't know. And again, it's possible that I might be able to do a breeding project in Emerald, assuming my battery didn't die. That would suck. At the same time, I'm continuing to do the breeding in this gen, since I'm needing to wait for a. I guess I haven't quite decided how I want to do this, but I'm needing to wait for a Vulpix to be born that inherits the right 31 stats that I really want, doesn't inherit the ones I don't want, and then those ones happen to be evens. It sounds like when it hits that chance that it's only 3 moves inherited, or the right 3 moves inherited, I guess. It then becomes a 1 in 8 chance. 1, 2, 4, 8. Yeah. Maybe. We'll have to see. Otherwise, I do have a couple that I could train up. It would just require a shit ton of bottle caps to do it. That's why I want ones with slightly more IVs, because I want to reduce the number of bottle caps I need to use to 2 per. That's the theoretical best you could do, I guess, while keeping the hidden power fire. Maybe. Maybe. Outside of that, I don't know. I guess I'm babbling just a little bit. So, y'all have a nice week. Keep this nice and short.